Hi, I'm Ian Flatt. I live with MND, was diagnosed in March 2019. I'm 56 and married to my lovely wife Rachel.
I'm Rachel Flatt. I'm not 56 years old and I'm married to Ian.
We were a very active family, spent a lot of time together, a lot of time outdoors, walking and kayaking, swimming, bungee jumping. The girls used to love bungee jumping, yeah. I was diagnosed, as I say, in March 2019, but the symptoms had first evidenced themselves in December 2017. I went to the doctors with hand spasms and loss of grip. The symptoms progressed, and eventually we self-diagnosed in the beginning of January 2019. We saw the neurologist in March. A lovely lady in the LGI went in, she put me laid me down on a bed and looked at the muscular wastage and one thing and another and said, yep, that's what you've got. And we left because you didn't know anything about it. It took Rachel by surprise a little bit. So we left and had a conversation afterwards. I didn't want somebody else to explain that to Rachel.
My perspective, my life has changed dramatically, as Ian's has, but I think the girls' lives have had a massive impact on them. It's only me that drives, so to take them anywhere, it needs planning. It has a big impact on them from that point of view, but also Ian's very different now.
It's harder on Ray and the girls than it is on me. They worry about everything. They worry about everything that I experience or everything that happens to me or every little fall. But I know how I feel. I'm fine. I'm okay. We have such a strong bond as a family that, yeah, there's changes, but it's just the horizons have changed. We haven't changed. So as I say, I don't sweat the detail. I don't sweat the fact that I can't wipe my own nose. I'm not. It's irrelevant, because what I can do is go out and have a lot of fun. I can go and get in my tangerine dream machine and go up the mountain. You know, well, I know loads of people who can't do that. Our first visit to Seacroft was a very, very difficult experience. I was still mobile at the time and you know, feeling pretty strong. And we came into what was almost a derelict building. You come through a succession of rather dim and dingy corridors down to this open waiting area. And then we sat with our consultant, with Dr. Chung, in a room barely as big as this table, without a window, and talked about, you know, the ramifications of having MND. And we came out of that consultation, and I said to Rachel, we're never coming back to this place. And there's part of me that's, well, I don't need any of these people anyway, because I can do this myself. And I certainly don't need that place. Now, I was wrong on one count. I did need those people. And they turned out to be some of the best people I've ever had the privilege of meeting.
The environment's tired, not very welcoming, not very comforting, not very somewhere that you want to go and spend a lot of time. But sometimes you do spend the time there because you have to have those conversations about equipment, about changes, about future planning, about family, about support. And to have those conversations somewhere. Not in a room without windows, you know, in a room where you can see the sky or a tree, you know, something that reminds you that it's life's still living, we're still here, we're still doing this, would be very different, but also somewhere that you want to go.
Not everybody's a nuclear family, are there? There's such diversity, there's such a different need across the whole MND community that the space should acknowledge that, and it should be welcoming, and it should be inspiring. The exposure and the awareness that Rob and Lindsay and their family have created makes the conversation so much easier for people more recently diagnosed, and for people, you know, with us that are living with it. Our friends, our family, our wider community in the village, they know what it is. The awareness and the messaging now and the collective togetherness of the M&D community is so strong.
The cure, the treatment is needed, but while we're all on this experience, while we're all on this roller coaster, the centre will make that ride easier. Let's have a centre where we can all enjoy the time that we've got.
Please donate to Leeds Hospital Charities to help families like us living with M&D. Thank you.